And the idea here is to show how travel should be managed. The entire experience, all the way from you even just deciding you want to, not even knowing whether you want to travel, you can come over here. You can experience the destinations before you actually go there. Of course, you get the best rates accordingly, get the best deals. And even when you're looking at things that you do on the day of the flight, simple things like check-in, you can do all of those over here. On baggage weighing, you can do all of that. So the idea is you just have to once you're done with touchdown, just go straight to the airport and you're good. And so a lot of other things, post-booking activities, all those things here, rescheduling, you can do everything over here. So Touchdown Travels has been in operation for well over 30 years this particular year. We clocked 30 in December. And we're just looking, a lot of times you'd say we have featured mostly in the B2B side, that's in the corporate travel market. But us unveiling this is basically letting you know that we are not limiting ourselves in the corporate space. We are basically concerned about getting the same service available to everybody. So that's why we see this is basically like an unveiling saying, yes, we're in the B2C sector, we're available to customers, our doors are open. The same quality that we've been giving in the corporate space, we're also extending that also to normal individuals, everyday individuals. You can come here, the same high-value 5-star service we give to people is also available for corporates, it's also available for individuals at the moment. And that's why we come in to set the trail to say this is how travel should be done. This is the end-to-end experience. So with you, when you come to Touchdown, you basically just sit back, relax, and enjoy the services that we have. So you say, what else is different? Everybody has a travel shop somewhere. You say, what is different? What are we doing differently? Here, it's basically it's a VAS-driven place. It's a value-added service-driven brand. So what are we looking at here? Very simple. Most places, you probably come there, you might not know exactly where you want to travel to. You just know you want to travel. Like, for instance, you want to do your honeymoon, you're coming. What we're trying to do here is we're able to not just doing flights, we do hotels, we do packages. But the thing about packages is it's not just on paper that you just look at it. We're coming here to say, can we help you experience it? How do you do that? We're leveraging a whole lot of technology here at Touchdown. And leveraging on technology, we're basically trying to introduce things like VR tools that is like virtual reality tools to enable you to be able to experience the trip before you even go for it. So imagine situations whereby you can actually, imagine you're going on a travel package here with your kids to Disneyland, and your kids can actually experience the activities on Disneyland before even you leave in Lagos here. Essentially, you have the VR headset, they see what it looks like, they experience it, they feel the thrills. It's not a case of what you bought versus what you jammed. It's a case of I've seen it, I've experienced it from here before even leaving. Imagine you going to Zanzibar, you want to go swim with the dolphins. You want to know how that's going to look, you're not going to be scared. You can put on the VR headset, you can experience that from here. So you're sure of exactly what you're going for. Imagine you're going for a honeymoon package with your newlyweds. Imagine you being able to have a virtual tour of the hotel you'll be having. Imagine the activities you'll be doing in different places. So it basically is an immersive experience. We're saying, you know what, we want to do things differently. We want you to be able to get yourself immersed in that place, in that location. We want to make you want to travel. And the thing is, our services are open, irrespective whether you're a first customer or you're a returning customer, our doors are open. The thing about this service here is not about just selling. It's, you know what, you just want to push travel. Do you know what it is like? Because it's like traveling is like a whole book. If you do not travel, then it's like you just read it on page 1. The idea is just come and see what it looks like. Expand your horizons, broaden your horizons, understand what it is outside the borders of this place. And that's what we're trying to do by leveraging things like VR tools to be able to show people what it is outside shows without actually getting there. But then the idea is to stimulate a desire to actually want to go outside. So that's basically what we're trying to do differently on this side here. And so this is basically, like I said, an experience center. It's about the entire experience, travel experience, all the way from start to finish. Touchdown is basically here to hold you all through that experience, giving you, yes, like I said, the best deals that are available, the highest level of service delivery that you're looking at, while at the same time also still having that high degree of empathy So just because there's one thing, it's one thing for you to provide a service, another thing for you to have a lot of empathy on that, because you're putting yourself in the customer's shoes. Customer, you understand exactly what the customer needs. And that's what it is we taught down there. With us, it's more like you're one customer that's totally on our mind, and everything we're doing is totally there just to deliver great value to you.